Welcome to episode 12. Today, I'm going to try to perfect, probably now won't make it, I'm going to try to perfect the green screen. I want to get a really nice image along the back side for scenery. So that's going to be my primary focus in this video, with maybe a couple of surprises as we go. Hope you enjoy this. With green screen, there's a lot of detail to have to work out. First, you need a green screen. You're also supposed to be like 5 or 6 feet away from the screen itself to get the best light mixture. So I may end up being in front of the layout more than I am right here. It's kind of nice to be back here so you can point at different things. Right now there's no additional lighting. There should be backlighting. It has arrived. Let's take a look at it. I ordered this online. Woohoo! Skytex. Let's open it up and look. I haven't even seen what's in here. I took it out of the box and that's as far as I got. I guess there's a zipper somewhere. I guess it's designed to be portable as well. So it was recommended, look at all these, some assembly required. What is this? This must be the tripod stand. Yep. There's 2 of them so that the screen can be sort of backlit from both sides, and thus eliminating my shadow or any other shadows. Wow, this is high tech. Woohoo! Okay. All right, I put the other one together, but it just kind of goes like this. You're supposed to make sure this is at a 90-degree angle. Something like that. Seems like a pretty good setup. Then there, for some reason, I didn't understand it. There's a screw or a threaded rod here that doesn't really seem to do anything, and it didn't really show it well in the directions. That's a huge bulb. This is the cover and the lamp. This actually was kind of interesting to put together. It's a little bit of a challenge. See if I can get you a better view of that. This is sort of like an umbrella. Just opens up. This little round circle, when it pushes down, it expands this. The first one was a little tricky getting it in there. Probably I was more afraid of breaking something. That was pretty easy. Okay. Just like that. So that's the bag that everything will theoretically fit back into when I take it apart. If I take it apart. So we have the tripod stand. Let me bring it up a little bit. And this, we back this out. You just slides over that and tighten it. The threaded rod does nothing that I can tell. Okay, and then that's flexible. And that only rotates one way. I guess that's good. pretty bright. And then there's these. They're to diffuse the light. Looks like it's made to just slide. There's a little fitting in each corner. That goes on pretty easy. Oh, I like that. I like easy. All right, I'll put that on there. This one on the other light, and then we'll put them over in their appropriate places, see if that helps. I did a project for a homeowner years ago doing a garage. That's what I do. And the excavator was there shaping the ground and everything, and I said, wow, that's looking really good. And his phrase was, smoke and mirrors, baby. That's all it is, smoke and mirrors. Illusion. So that's kind of what we're doing here. We're trying to make the train layout look as realistic as possible. So for lighting, you can see I've set the new light here. This is what I was using. And of course that's in the way. But it was pretty good. But this is supposed to be the cat's meow, so we're going to see if it is. And then over there, I have another one. Let me just show you that. You can see one over there. That one is a harder one because I have that corner for the green screen. I have stuff behind there. Maybe at some point I can straighten that out, but for now, I'm going to try that and see what it does. So I'll set the camera kind of more in the correct place that I need it, and let's see what it does. One other little thing that I noticed in doing some practices and getting things working was when there's a scene on the back, I had to be watching for this edge because the scene actually bled out to here, and it just kind of made it look like chopped right off this, and it didn't look natural. So I'm going to try to set the camera so that the edge of the view is right here, and you don't see scenery out here. We'll see if that works. It's kind of hard to get the whole layout in the camera because I'd have to back up even more. But anyway, we're going to try this. I'm going to try to turn. I'll set the camera for this point and then turn on these two lights. I'll try standing here and I'll go around front. That will be the test for the lighting. That looks pretty good. You lose me? Did I mention I'm having a lot of fun with this? This is train stations all, I have to paint this. That's a little side note. Put this back. It's marked so it'll go right in a certain spot so I could actually build it on a workbench. All right, turn these lights on. Here's the light on this side. And a light on this side. So I have no idea what I'm seeing until I get into editing on my computer. Hopefully it's good. I know right here it's great as far as shadowing. I have lights back here. I may need more lights, I'm not sure. We'll see how it looks. I'm going to walk in the back, probably going to see shadows. Wow. It's not near the amount of shadow that my floodlight was giving. The floodlight was more focused. These are diffused more. I don't see, vaguely can see the shadow. Oh, I hope that works. Okay, on to the next thing. Okay, I'm already on to the next thing. The other issue is anything out here that's green is going to bleed through footage from the scenery. I know I have 2 boxcars that are green, so you guys are out of here. Okay, interesting observation. Not to belabor this point, but I went back to the camera, and looking what I could see through the camera, it was showing a kind of a shadowed effect right here. So I raised the 2 lights, and I changed the angle of them just a little bit to try to eliminate this little bit of a dark area. Hopefully that helps. Again, I won't know until I'm editing. Anyway, okay, on to the next thing. Removing a couple of trains. So actually, I'm going to leave those on. One of the green ones tends to derail a lot anyway, so I might be just as happy getting rid of that. I'm going to go up on the background and see what happens with those green cars. We'll see how it looks differently after I remove them. I'll bring it down here. Okay, we'll see how that looks without the green. A picture stopping there for the passenger trains. The stonework's coming. I still have more to do right here to finish that up. And I have some issues over there. Okay. Let's talk about the issues. One thing right in this area, yeah, I may have mentioned it, I'm not sure. When the train's coming through, it sounds like the track is a dead spot underneath here. Listen. Well, it's not. It's hitting the ceiling. I may have mentioned that already. I don't know. I'm getting old. So I need to fix that. I have to lift that up. Oh. Okay. There's another issue. I wanted to do some railroad turnouts. I think that's what they're called. So that I'll put a switch in here, a turnout like I have over there, those 2. And there'll be a 3rd rail here coming out. And then I'll make a tunnel. I'll close that in. But it'll come out, and then I can have a small rail yard out here for cars that are sitting, waiting for whatever. So I guess it's time to take a jigsaw. I have no idea. Hopefully it doesn't loosen everything up, but I have to cut this out. This is not, the second level is not really removable. I'm going to make it removable. This is not really a good feeling that I have about doing this. I need to cut it back here, probably something like that, so that I can secure another piece of material underneath to screw down through. And I can't put it under here because there's not enough clearance with the train, for the train. So I'll mark it out. I'll use a jigsaw. I'll try to go as gentle as possible. I just need to remove enough so that I can get a turnout. I think it's going to add it'll add another dimension to this. I really don't want to do this, but I think it's going to add so much more. Okay, so I roughly marked that, or precisely marked that out actually. Get a jigsaw. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? Oh, did it. Okay. So I call them Snappy, a little leaf blower. It's a low powered one, good for removing dust. Someone had sent me this to do a review on it. We use it quite a bit actually. Move this over here. Here it goes. Okay. All right, so I'll save that piece to put on later. I'll secure a scab, so to speak, here and one out here outside of the track. So I have a turnout, but it's the wrong way. You know, unless I was to go that way. So this might be a little better angle. So this would be put back on. There would be a ton. So it would just be two tracks coming into the tunnel. There'd be one coming out here to the rail yard. So to show you what that kind of looks like, I did have two of these, so I could fit that in. Make sure that this one works before I cover it up. Kind of feel skeptical about putting this one in, and because it's such a chore to get to it, but I think it would look really nice. Then we'll come here, it'll split. These are just some old turnouts. I'll probably get all new ones to make sure that they're all up to date and working. And then we can fan out like that. I think that will look really, really pretty sharp. Okay. Okay, I cut this section, same amount as this. Hopefully, it was fairly loose in there. So I took that off, taking that off, cleaning up my mess. And now I have to try to fit this in here. I also have to drill a hole to get that down through. I have no idea how easy this is or hard this is going to be to do this. I'm loosening it up underneath there. Probably getting into a whole lot more than what I wanted to get into. But that's the fun of it, right? Let's see. Oh, there's some movement there. Good. I may have to re-secure stuff down there. When I get to it. All right, I've put the turnout in. I need to smooth that up a little bit. It's a little rough, but it works, and the turnout works. I tried that. I think you can hear it click. Very nice. Okay, so I'll clean this up and then work on putting this back together. Well, I've made quite a mess. Now I have to put it back together. Whoops, excuse me, Mr. Train. That was huge progress because now I can do a rail yard and move on from there. I have some beautiful landscaping bushes and things that have arrived. Lots of different colors. Looks like popcorn, cotton candy kind of stuff. And softwood trees. It's going to be looking really nice. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to doing the next one. Maybe work on the train station a little bit more, do some painting on that. Thanks for watching. Hey, leave a comment and hit the like button. And if you're not a subscriber, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. That really helps my algorithm. All right, see you later.